Is that Kevin Owens music?
We haven't seen him in months.
He's got his Money in the Bank briefcase from last year's event.
Owens nails the current briefcase holder with his briefcase. What the heck is happening?
I think he's cashing in. We're going to have a triple threat match.
But 2 Money in the Bank briefcases? How is this legal?
Stunner.
1, 2, 3. Kevin Owens has shot the WWE Universe and stolen the Universal Championship.
He didn't steal anything. He just outsmarted everyone in the arena.
Well, it certainly looks like Roman Reigns feels like his championship was stolen.
Yeah, and the challenger probably feels the same way. He had hit his finisher on Reigns and was moments away from becoming champion himself.
None of that matters now. What's important is we have a new Universal Champion, and that man's name is Kevin Owens.
Whoa, from behind!
The Universal title challenger is taking it to Kevin Owens.
I know KO interrupted his match earlier, but this is ridiculous. Owens was out here to face Paragon, not get ambushed.
Introducing the challenger, from Pretoria, South Africa, weighing in at 215 pounds, super smooth, Smoky Sue, the Saint. And introducing the champion, from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, he is the WWE Universal Champion, Kevin Owens!
There's the Universal Championship, seen by many as the grandest accomplishment possible in all of sports entertainment.
WWE Universe, the wait is over. Kevin Owens is about to defend his controversial Universal Championship against a gritty challenger that's been climbing toward this moment since the Money in the Bank ladder match.
No more briefcases, no more mind games, just 2 tough-as-nails superstars who are willing to do anything to be the top dog in WWE.
You have to wonder, does Owens have any more tricks up his sleeve? And if he does his opponent finally have an answer?
Horse forearm draped across the middle rope. And down. Senton from the apron.
And Owens able to reverse it.
Drops the hammer. Right on the lower back. Kick right to the back of the leg.
Now. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Oh, that's down his most devastating offense, and you got to be wondering if he's thinking one more time will be the charm. Impressive counter by KO. Oh. Hold on, it's Roman Reigns.
Of course we can't get through this match without controversy. It's par for the course with these 3.
Wade, the tribal chief, is in the ring. The champ is down. Title change. I can feel it.
Sami Zayn.
I can't wait to see them finally settle their issues over the Universal Championship alongside KO in that huge triple threat match.
It looks like they might get started early right now.
And the Tribal Chief just brushed aside the Universal Champion.
We'll see if that lack of respect serves to motivate the champ.
Saw your little back and forth with Edge on social media, and it gave me an idea. I think the two of you would have an amazing match. So if you can defeat Sheamus tonight, then your next Universal Championship defense will be against Edge.
So your buddy just posts that he wants a Universal title match, and boom, he gets one. I know you helped train Edge for his comeback, and in return, he got you the GM job, but I didn't realize that meant you had to do whatever he wanted, whenever he asked. Funny, I had it all wrong. I guess he's your daddy.
Look, as far as Edge goes, it's no secret that we've helped each other out. But this has nothing to do with that. He's earned this opportunity, and like I said, I think it'd be a great match.
Okay, keep telling yourself all that to justify what you're doing.
If I were you, I'd focus on taking care of Sheamus first, or none of this will even matter.
Don't worry. I'll handle my business with Sheamus, and you'll get your little dream match. Then, I'll beat your BFF too. I took care of Sheamus like I said I would, and now your boy has his title match. Happy?
Actually, I am. Like I said, I think it's going to be a great match, and something the SmackDown audience will really enjoy.
Yeah, definitely. This has nothing to do with the fact that you wouldn't have your job if it wasn't for Edge. I mean, what else would you do if he asked? You might as well just cut out the middleman and make Edge GM. He's already calling all the shots.
I'll say it one more time. This is about giving the WWE Universe the best available match. Nothing else. Don't push me on this.
Okay, if that's what it's all about, then why make the WWE Universe wait to see me face Edge? We should just give it to them tonight, right? Because that would be yet another totally fair and unbiased decision for you to make.
You know what? Finally, I agree with you. Go get some rest, because you're going to defend your Universal title again tonight against Edge.
Are you serious? I was just trying to make a point.
And I just made mine. I told you not to push me on this, but you didn't listen. Now go get ready for your match.
The Universal Champion and Edge are going back and forth here in this huge title match.
The referee goes down.
And now Edge is taken out too.
The Universal Champion known for bending the rules. Will he take advantage?
There's your answer.
He's competed twice tonight. He's just evening up the odds.
And it's our GM, Adam Pearce.
Of course he's out here to help his friend Edge. That's the only reason Edge got this opportunity in the first place.
He's just trying to restore some order to the match.
Wait a second.
Spear. Edge nails the champion with the spear.
The referee's still down.
Adam Pearce is going to count the pin.
He did it. Overcoming adversity yet again. Edge is the new Universal Champion.
Unbelievable. Let's not gloss over the real story here. The general manager of SmackDown just abused his power to help his friends steal the Universal Championship.
I'm not so sure about that, but I will admit this victory did occur with some level of controversy.
If I know our now former champion like I think I do, he's not going to sit back and accept this without putting up a fight.
Look, I could just approach this like some kind of farewell tour. A chance to show my girls what their dad looks like with a championship around his waist. A chance to stroke my own ego one more time, and a chance to remind all of you of a different era when this sort of thing was typical, almost expected. But I'm here to say that's exactly not what I'm gonna do. I've heard all the critics, like the former champion himself, that I was handed this Universal Championship. That somehow because of my friendship with the GM that I got special treatment, and this was basically gifted to me. So with that in mind, I'm gonna do everything in my power, even if it ends up costing me this very title, to prove the critics wrong. I'm gonna be a fighting champion and earn everything I get. I'm going to do that by issuing an open challenge to anyone in that locker room to face me for this championship. And the open challenge begins right now. So who's ready to come out and face me? Come on, let's see what this locker room is made of.
What's going on here?
That's what's going on. The former Universal Champion appears to have cut to the front of the line.
Not what you were expecting, huh, Edge? Well, I wasn't expecting to lose my Universal Championship after your BFF here conspired to have me compete twice in one night, interfered in the match, and then pretended to be a referee and illegally counted the pin, basically handing you the title himself. But special treatment is the only kind of treatment you've received since you came back to WWE, isn't it?
I don't know what you're doing, but leave Adam out of this.
No, you don't get to talk now. This is my time. Like I was saying, the special treatment started when you just waltzed into the Royal Rumble after being gone for 8 years. No qualifying match needed. Then there were the WrestleMania matches, the WWE Network specials, all the TV time you took from superstars like myself. But worst of all, you were so insecure that you couldn't hang with today's generation that you had Adam Pearce hired as GM to give you the easiest possible path to success. And it worked!
What do you want?
I want to put an end to all of this. And I want my title back. So give me a rematch on my terms, or I'll take out your buddy here. Well, worse than I already have.
Fine. I'll take you on whenever and however you want. Just let him go.
Smart decision. Now run back to your BFF.
At least it looks like this is over with for now.
Adam Pearce is waylaid with the chair.
This is crossing the line.
Here comes Edge.
That just showed you exactly the type of person the former Universal Champion is. As soon as Edge was going to confront him face-to-face, he ran away as fast as he could.
That might be true, but the damage was done. He got what he wanted here tonight.
Hey, did you get my text?
I did, and the voicemails and the DMs. I was almost expecting a handwritten letter to show up in the mail.
If that would help greenlight the WCW reunion show, then I'd do it.
Look, I heard you already have Rey Mysterio on board, and obviously he can still go. But what about the other former WCW guys who aren't really active anymore?
Okay, so what if I bring in another former WCW star and have a match against them on Raw to prove to you this can work?
Okay, fine. I'll be watching. But if I'm not impressed then it's off. No more texts, DMs, or letters. Deal?
I promise, you won't be disappointed.
This should be very interesting.
All week long, you've heard about a huge announcement I'd be making tonight. And now the time has finally come. You might be able to guess what it is based on the men who are gathered in this ring and those giant steel letters. But let's make it official. In the very near future, there's gonna be a special one-night tribute show to the men and women of World Championship Wrestling. And it's going to be called WCW One Night Nitro. That's right. Raw is now where the big boys play. I just want to say, it's truly an honor to be a part of helping put all of this together. And I can't wait to pay tribute to the legends in this ring and many more who influenced my career. Now, with that being said, I'd like to...
Huge news with the announcement of WCW One Night Nitro. But apparently, AJ Styles has something to say about it.
Whatever it is, it must be urgent.
Sorry to crash the big party, but I just wanted to say I'd love to be a part of this reunion show too. Apparently you forgot I spent a few months in WCW before it went out of business.
No slight intended. I was actually planning on reaching out to you. Just wanted to make sure we saved room on the card for some of the more well-known WCW stars.
Well known, huh?
I mean well-known in WCW, not in general. Like you said, you were only there for a few months. But I'm sure we can work this out. Let's talk more later, all right?
Yeah, sounds good. I'll let you get back to it.
As you can see, this show is so big that everyone wants to be a part of it. Now stay tuned to the WCW hotline. Just kidding. Stay tuned to social media for more information on WCW One Night Nitro!
We never thought we'd see this moment. WCW will return for one night only.
Hold up. AJ Styles with the chair shot.
He's not waiting to talk about this later. AJ Styles clearly felt disrespected tonight, and now he's taking it out on all the WCW legends.
And down goes Booker T.
Kevin Nash can't stop AJ either.
Mysterio off the top.
And Styles dumps Ray to the outside.
Okay, maybe this will be a fair fight.
Guess not. AJ setting up for the Styles Clash.
Down onto the steel chair. This was supposed to be a moment to celebrate the legends of WCW, but AJ Styles did everything in his power to ruin that.
Just pathetic, in my opinion.
This seems to be about more than just being excluded from the event. There's something else going on here.
And one more disgraceful act to close out an all-around shameful night for AJ Styles.
All week long, I've been getting messages on social media. Why, AJ? Why did you take out the WCW legends? Why'd you ruin One Night Nitro? Well, here's the answer. At first, I was slightly offended I wasn't considered for the show. After all, like I said, I was an actual wrestler there. Unlike the superfan wannabe putting it all together, who never stepped foot in a WCW ring. More on him in a second. But then the more I thought about it, I didn't want to be a part of bringing back and honoring the egotistical, greedy dinosaurs who sleptwalk through their matches just to collect a fat paycheck, putting the company out of business and nearly killing my career before it ever got started. In fact, it was so bad down there, when they first offered me a contract, I turned it down and took a job delivering water because it paid more. Because all these so-called legends were flying around in private jets with their guaranteed contracts, wrestling 4 times a year, and there was no money left to pay guys who actually wanted to be there. Ultimately, I ended up going to WCW for 3 months, and it was way worse than I thought it would be. Every decision from the top guys was made to hold back the younger, more talented wrestlers like me. Finally, it all caught up to them, and the company folded. I had to go back to the Indies and work my butt off to make it to where I am today. But I'm the exception. Most of the younger WCW guys from that era, like my old tag team partner, they never made it. So that's how I remember WCW. Not as this company that beat WWE for a short time, or part of this over-glorified golden era of wrestling, but a sinking ship that almost took down AJ Styles with it. So that's why I did what I did. I shut down the embarrassing tribute show before it ever happened, and I'd do it again 500 times. So let's circle back to the guy who started all this. You were just a fan when all that with WCW went down. You had no idea what really happened, but in my eyes, that almost makes you worse than the so-called legends you put on a pedestal. You're supposedly a WWE superstar now, so act like it. This isn't your time to play fantasy WCW. It's embarrassing. So you want to talk about destroying me for what I did? Remember, WCW already tried that, and they failed. So I'm going to do a favor for every man and woman in that locker room who has any actual respect for what we do, and destroy you. Challenge accepted.
Is he attempting a Styles clash?
It's Finn Balor.
What's he doing here?
It seems Balor's attempting to help out his former club partner.
He's certainly got everyone's attention.
AJ Styles has a chair, and the referee has no idea.
Neither does his opponent. It's Kevin Nash.
We haven't seen Nash since Styles took out the WCW legends a few weeks back.
This is his chance for payback.
What the? Kevin Nash just turned on his friend.
I can't believe this is happening.
And now AJ taking advantage.
He's gonna do it.
He hits this and it's done.
Styles clash.
1, 2, 3.
And it's all over thanks to the interference from Finn Balor and the shocking actions of Kevin Nash.
This is unbelievable.
What exactly is the relationship between these three?
I'm not sure if Balor and Styles even know.
There's your answer. It looks like we've just witnessed the birth of some kind of new NWO/club type alliance. This is bad news for WWE.
Oh, I agree. Nothing good can come from this. Here comes trouble.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 390 pounds, super smooth, Smoky Sue, the Saint, and Rey Mysterio.
He was victorious in his last fight in MMA, but he was unable to reach a new agreement, so he decided to jump ship to sports entertainment.
But when he requested a tryout at the Performance Center, the news got fans of MMA and WWE talking. Now we see what all the talk was about.
And their opponents first, accompanied by Kevin Nash from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Always on the hunt for glory. One of the most exciting and enduring competitors.
AJ Styles constantly upping his game.
Yeah, a superstar who works incredibly hard to be the absolute best in the game. The Prince has arrived.
A decorated champion who has truly reinvented himself.
And from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor!
This is a man who is already one of the greatest NXT superstars in history, but truly cemented his legacy by returning and dominating as NXT champion once again.
Well, now he's set to dominate any roster that Finn Balor targets.
You know, I don't know if it's just me, or does Finn Balor just keep getting cooler every year?
Saxton, when it comes to being cool, you are one man I will never ask. You see the intense focus and drive in the eyes of Finn Balor.
When it comes to Finn Balor, it's always about competing at the highest of levels.
The WWE Universe has been in shock ever since AJ Styles annihilated an entire roster of WCW legends. And things turned even darker when Kevin Nash joined forces with Styles and Finn Balor.
They sure did, especially for the superstar originally responsible for the ill-fated One Night Nitro.
That superstar will try to get even with Styles as he teams up with a WCW icon who's ready to fight back against this emerging alliance of outsiders. If they take them down, then AJ will be on the hook for a one-on-one rematch.
Harsh forearm draped across the middle rope.
And down.
AJ caught him. Fighting back with a counter.
Oh, man.
He's feeling the effects of that last hit. Senton from the apron. Styles has the momentum against him here.
AJ's got to slow this momentum down.
Momentum isn't completely out of AJ's side just yet.
Could be a chance for Styles to change the complexion of this match. Oh, yeah. Let's just all take a moment to truly appreciate and embrace his presence.
Right in the head. Can't take any more of this.
And this is, well, it's not looking good.
Oh, leg drop across the back of the neck. Oh, my God.
Stomping. Ouch.
Basement drop kick. Immense pressure being kept on Balor.
Finn really... Oh, looks like we're going to see Salida Del Sol.
And that could make short work of Finn.
2 count. 3. Raise the roof. He's got the victory.
Here are your winners, Super Smooth Smoky Sue, The Saint, and Rey Mysterio.
An incredibly impressive showing by this tag team.
Hey, I've been meaning to talk to you. I know you've had some success here on SmackDown, but I have some constructive criticism if you're mature enough to handle it.
I'd like to think I am. What is it?
I found some holes in your game. Several, in fact. And if you don't repair those holes, they'll get bigger and bigger, and you'll never make it to the next level.
Really?
Yes, really. You can ignore what I'm saying and accept mediocrity, or you can take my advice, train hard, and better yourself.
I don't know. What do you get out of all this?
Other than the satisfaction of helping someone become the best version of themselves? Potentially a tag team partner. But only if you accept my help and address your weaknesses. I can make a slideshow if it'll help make this any clearer.
I don't think that will be necessary.
Okay, so what's your answer? Do you want my help or no?
I want to be the best I can be. So let's do this.
Great. I'm going to run you through an intense program of challenges that will pinpoint and correct each of your weaknesses. First up, your toughness. From what I've seen, it's lacking.
Agree to disagree.
No, agree to agree. To fix this deficiency, I want you to go start a fight with Riddle and win.
All right.
I saw what you did against Riddle. Could have been worse.
I took down one of the toughest guys on the roster, and that's all you can say?
It was a step in the right direction, but you have more leaks in your boat to repair if you want to be the best version of yourself.
Okay, so what leak are we fixing next?
I see holes in your submission game. Prove me wrong in a submission match. And I'll be out there watching in person, so no shortcuts. Because...
Shortcuts are bad?
No, we've been over this. If you take shortcuts, you get cut short. Now come on, start paying attention and don't let me down. Nice win in the submission match last week. But when I was out there, I noticed you rely on reversals way too much. That's a hole in your game I didn't even know existed. You're turning out to be a bigger project than I thought.
You're not giving up on me, are you?
No, never. It's just going to take more work than anticipated. First, let's nip this reversal issue in the bud. In your next match, you're not allowed to use any reversals. Got it?
Yep, and no shortcuts, because if you take shortcuts, you get cut short.
There just might be hope for you after all. You're progressing nicely with your training, but we still have more to fix.
Okay. What's next, coach?
We've talked a lot about shortcuts, and one of the ultimate shortcuts in sports entertainment is top rope maneuvers. You might remember my presentations on the risks these moves involve and my support of the no-fly zone.
Of course. How could I forget the NFZ?
Abbreviations are verbal shortcuts.
Oh, right. Sorry.
So your next match will be contested under no-fly zone rules for both you and your opponent. Let's see if your ground game can get the job done.
With the Irish whip on his former student.
Wait, was that legal in this match?
He tripped over the ropes.
And with the referee down, Gulak is showing you exactly the kind of man he is, breaking the rules that he proposed.
Yeah, he's showing you that he's intelligent and an opportunist. The no-fly zone has been temporarily lifted.
Leaving the ring, another rule violation.
And now into the steel steps. Drew Gulak is completely taking advantage of this situation. He has no integrity.
This is ridiculous.
And of course, just as the referee recovers, Gulak initiates a side headlock.
What's wrong with that? It's perfectly legal.
Yeah, after he broke 3 other rules.
You guys are nerds.
Oh, reversal catches Gulak. And the momentum's clearly against Gulak now.
No doubt this is a tough spot for Drew Gulak.
He may be in a bad way here.
There's been plenty of action in this match, and the cost of that is really showing now.
He's turning the tables. And the corner he goes, a perfectly placed target.
This match has been incredible.
Oh, I had that well scouted. Shoulders down. He kicks out with force.
I was not expecting that from him at this point.
He deflects it right back. These consecutive attacks have been really...
He's on his heels, that's for sure.
Look at this, going right after the left arm. Gotta hurt.
Such an incredible matchup. You get the sense he's willing to do whatever it takes to put this match in the books.
Because I think the realization is beginning to creep in. He may have to do something spectacular. He may have to reach deep into his playbook to figure something out to earn a win. Oh my God! Here it comes! Oh my God!
Tough spot to be in right now for Drew Gulak.
Yeah, this is a dire situation.
Does he get him here?
He just won't give up. Uh-oh, we know what's next. With authority, that could finish Drew off.
Super smooth, Smokey Sue, the Saint.